Welcome back on this Thursday morning. So for the summer spice scale today, I set it at habanero hot. It is going to be a toasty day as most areas will be near 90 degrees for high temperatures, at least those interior areas. Here are your forecasted highs: upper 80s for the majority of the interior areas of the UP along the Wisconsin state line, around 90 degrees, upper 70s along the shorelines of the Great Lakes, with some spots around 80, low 80s. Toasty regardless of how you paint it, as well as humid. And the heat and the humidity are going to serve as fuel sources for the potential of some stronger thunderstorms later on this evening. In fact, the Storm Prediction Center has us located under a marginal risk for most of the west, central parts of Alger, parts of Delta and Schoolcraft County under this marginal risk for severe weather later on this evening. This is the lowest level within a 5-scale range, so that means that a few isolated storms can be strong to severe. The big severe weather threat, though, will be for areas in Wisconsin, central and northern Wisconsin. So if you have friends out there, you plan to travel out there, give them a heads up. Pay close attention to the radar throughout the course of the day, especially towards the evening hours. Any of the storms that turn strong to severe could produce hail, as well as some stronger winds and, of course, moderate to heavy rain. That main threat comes later on this evening, though, and it's with this system. Eventually, the cold front moves in later on tonight, and ahead of it is where we see those stronger storms form. Now, this morning, the warm front will be moving on through. There are a couple of batches of some showers and thunderstorms working over into western Lake Superior. Those will pass through a good chunk of the western counties of the UP this morning. No real big severe weather threat associated with these. They'll fizzle out by about midday. This is 10 a.m. The majority of the day kind of quiet with a wind flow out of the south, speeds of about 8 to 12 miles per hour, a mix of sun and clouds, and the heat and the humidity, as I mentioned. Then after 5 o'clock, we see those thunderstorms fire up ahead of the cold front, especially in northern Wisconsin, western Lake Superior. They move into western areas of the UP, travel through the west and central counties this evening, extending through tonight. So this is 11 o'clock tonight. It looks like most of this will be out of the area just after about midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. So it's really just over a span of a couple of hours where we have that potential severe weather threat. The rest of Friday looks kind of quiet. We'll get some sunshine. It'll be cooler, similar conditions for Saturday as well as on Sunday. Now, rainfall amounts for these storms that'll move through, half of an inch to about an inch. Some of the isolated stronger ones along the Wisconsin state line could produce higher amounts of around 1.5 inches to about 2 inches of rain. So that's possible. We're also going to see temperatures for tonight with our lows not drop down too much, basically right around the low to mid 60s, as we still have some of that rain moving through and the cloud cover sticking around overnight. Tomorrow will be a cooler day with most areas in the north in the lower to mid 70s. Behind that cold front, areas towards the south in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees. So we are going to continue with some cooler air for Tuesday, Sunday, and Saturday, Sunday into next Monday, as well as next Tuesday, before we start to see temperatures rebound yet again. So after today's heat, several days of more pleasant air.